Right, everybody, so I saw this interesting meme today. Taylor Swift on the way for grocery shopping. Here, obviously, we can see an A320 from Airbus, which is racing down an F1 track for some reason. And it's got Taylor Swift here. Everybody, yes, it is true. Everyone hates Taylor Swift now because she's been using her Dassault Falcon 900 private jet quite frequently. Yes, for example, flying around town from one airport to the other, although most people don't understand that, in order for planes to operate properly, they have to be flown from one airport to another for maintenance and stuff. Whatever it is, I don't really care. What I really care about is the racetrack that this A320 is operating at. What the hell? I was wondering, well, is this an A320 mod for some sort of F1 sim? Or is this a racetrack mod for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Which it is. Already AnyBuilds has been releasing quite a few cheap or even free add-ons for the Flight Simulator. For example, the Abu Dhabi Yas Island, including the actual racetrack that we just saw Taylor Swift drive around her A320. I mean, if I had the money to do that, I would do that. Look at that, with a bit of a Ferrari theme park, I reckon. Look at that beautiful racetrack. Looks like an F1 game. Yes, everybody, imagine this crazy situation. You've just departed out of the Abu Dhabi huge airport. Everything seems to be going well in your little Cessna turboprop until it isn't. And oh no, our engine has completely stopped. We have an engine failure. Everybody, genuinely brace. I mean, one idea would be to just return back to the airport, which would actually not be that far off. You know what? We're not far away from the airport at all. But I know this is boring. I would like to land on this racetrack, indeed, just like Taylor Swift herself. Let's turn this thing into an airport. All right. Looks good. Let's get into the cockpit. All right, good. All right, we need to pull quite the maneuver here. So turn left while making sure that we don't stall out. Put out those flaps, and we're gonna come in for a Taylor Swift-ish landing, an emergency landing here on this Abu Dhabi racetrack, the Yas Marina circuit. Yes, everybody, that's been a shut up. Firm? That wasn't firm. All right, everybody, take a look at that. Now take a steep corner here. Yeah, these planes are not very much fitted for this kind of purpose, but we've done this. It's actually been quite successful, amazingly. I mean, you might be asking me now, Swiss, this is a super dumb idea. Doesn't ever happen in real life, does it? Well, indirectly, yes. I mean, of course, we all know the Gimli glider. 40 years ago, the 767 was flying around in Canada, ran out of fuel because the ground crew mixed up the metrics and the Imperial, measuring system, whatever, and practically turned into a glider. Yes, they had to glide to somewhere to land, and that would be an abandoned old military base that was then turned into a racetrack. Indeed, take a look at these racing cars. Yes, everybody, there was a race on the day that the Gimli glider actually did emergency landing here. Very interesting. So yes, it has happened before, and it's happened a few times before. Plane makes emergency landing on Consumer Reports racetracks in Connecticut. You know what? This racetrack is quite landable, though. We've got quite a lot of space here. But everybody, yeah, I don't think this is a very unrealistic scenario at all. Let's maybe go and experiment around with it, my boy. I mean, we could also employ our Mercedes C63, our AMG. Come on. Yes, this is now actually a fast car. Everybody, this is the Flight Simulator. Kind of GTA-esque. This thing is versatile. Let's go ahead now and do this corner. Yes. Take a look at that. No, we've messed up that corner. I've crashed into the Tribune. Everybody take a look at that. We are at 200 kilometers an hour, and we're gonna crash. Oh, this is not gonna go very well. Come on. Yes. Whoa, that's a drift. Oh, we're so dead. That's what the Flight Simulator has just become. I guess we have to accept it. I mean, let's go ahead and try to see if we can operate any airplanes here, genuinely. I mean, we've got an air traffic control tower here. I mean, for example, here we have something I would guess is a drag strip. This thing definitely could act as a runway, and everybody could see us. Good. Now, you know what? I like the scenery, but I think the spacing is a bit odd. The CJ4 really isn't that big of a private jet, but it seems so big in comparison to these seats here. Let's go ahead now. Oh yeah, we're on the drag strip, and this has worked just fine. Take a look at that. We have used our racetrack as a runway, and I think that is just amazing. We've landed again. I guess what is more interesting though is this, everybody. This straight part of the racetrack with the people. Everybody watch my takeoff. The race is now officially started. Can we use this thing as a runway? Oh yeah, there you go. That fit right through. This is the starting position. Okay, we should Maybe we should use the other side of that runway. Yeah, it's a bit obstructed, this thing, isn't it? You really do need quite a bit of power here to use that little space. Come on. Short field takeoff. Time to do this. All right, now do it. Please get off the ground. Get off the ground, please. No, there's no way this airplane can fly here. God damn it. Crashing this mega yacht. Come on, we need to find a bit of another space to do this. All right, let's be careful this time, everybody. My airline has now just started with service to Abu Dhabi, sir. Very direct airport. I mean, there's a helipad here, actually. That's very interesting. Just right behind this drag strip here, which would imply that this would actually kind of be a runway. All right, come on. Let's maybe use all the space we can get. All right, beautiful. It's not very maneuverable, this thing, at speed. It doesn't handle very well in corners. Also, this is quite a bit too big. You'd have to get rid of all that tech here. That's been a giant, that's been a crash. Please don't. No, you're not gonna. No, stop crashing all the time. All right, I mean, on the drag strip, everything seems to fit quite well. I think you'd have to get rid of this building here because that'll get blown away by our engines. But let's take a look at that. I think this is genuinely made for airplanes. Of course, Taylor Swift also would like to attend such an event. Only possible by airplane. This is perfect. All right. Good. Let's take off. All right, I think the light posts are quite a bit of a safety threat, and also the tower building that we've just completely struck. As we land at this airport here as well, here in Abu Dhabi, this seems like sparsely populated. Is that, or is that outside of the city? There you go. The good thing is this is super close to the airport. We could practically introduce like a air taxi service that will get you to the racetrack within 5 minutes. I like that very, very much. Everybody, we are brilliant. Good, yeah. Well, everybody, it says Etihad already on the racetrack, right? Not bad. So that, I guess, means that, you know, we already got airliners here, and this is great. I guess this is the only plane that could ever be able to operate here. Obviously, it's a Twin Otter. I mean, wouldn't it be cool to have an air show like this? Like an air race? Wasn't it like a theme in the Planes movie? One. Oh, yeah. Okay, we struck that thing. Even that. Okay, now avoid the tower. That has been quite beautiful. I mean, to be very honest, this very straight strip that we do have here would be very much able to accommodate some airplane. And so, everybody, this is the circle of life. Now, with the A320 at night, and I think genuinely we'll be able to take off here. If you do get rid of these signs here, I think you could make this very much work. There you go, Toga takeoff. Overall, I can already say Eni Builds have done beautiful work here. This looks extremely nice, especially for free. It's just obviously not the most useful flights and product just yet, is it? It's quite useless. Come on now, take off. I want you to take off now. Avoid the building. Yes! Everybody, there we go. International Airport of Yas Marina. That has genuinely worked well. I really like that, and now I can go onto the party boat. Yeah, look at that. At night, this looks crazy. So everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this racing video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Deram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Finder, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.